Hey, and welcome to this masterclass. In today's video, we will be talking about how you can build a freedom based lifestyle and live life completely on your own terms. There's more than one way to create an income. These days, you do not have to go the traditional path if you don't want to, and that's exactly what we will be showing. Topics that we are going to discuss today are a brief explanation of what it is that we do. We're going to go through our business partnership and business model and explain why this business literally is the golden nugget. How we find interested customers. You're going to get an introduction to a life without limits and how to get started today. But firstly, who are we and why should you listen to us? My name is Sonia. I'm 30 years old and from Norway. And my life used to actually look really, really different compared to how it looks like today. Because I used to work as a healthcare worker where I was working a lot, often 12-hour shifts. And I remember that feeling, often waking up in the morning, wishing I was sick so I didn't have to go back working. And meaning my life situation was kind of really, really bad. Since I was working so much, I often missed other meaningful moments like birthday and holidays, as those were always my working days. And I lived paycheck to paycheck and believed the norm was to work really, really hard to earn money. And that's quite funny because I was working so hard for money, yet I barely had enough at the end of the month. I barely had enough to pay my bills. And think about that for a second. Working hard, many, many hours, yet you barely have enough to live your life, to pay your bills, I start to question that a little bit. And also, I had a second job as a customer service worker, but during COVID, I lost it within a week. It was so easy for my employer to just say, all right, Sonia, you do not have a job, you don't have an income here anymore. And that was kind of the time when I said to myself, all right, there's gotta be something else to life than living my life this way. And that is when I found this business opportunity. I got started back in April 2020, and my life has changed so much since then. I quit my job, my healthcare worker job, 4 months into this business. So I've been full time online since August 2020. I'm more confident, I'm more happy, I have achieved time, financial, and location freedom. I've also been traveling full time for 4 amazing years with my dog. He's always by my side, and together we've been to countries like Italy, Spain, Slovenia, and enjoying life together. He doesn't have to spend his days home alone 8 to 12 hours a day anymore. He's always with me by my side. I'm a six-figure earner. I've spoken on stages across Europe, and I have co-founded a Life Without Limits, which we will introduce you to later on. What about you, Venus? Who are you?
My story is actually a little bit different than yours because I didn't care to start a business. What I was looking for was the product, and I invested in the product for personal use because I was really sick at that time and my body was severely inflamed. My story is that I actually enjoyed being at work. I loved my job. I was a true corporate girly and I was really good at climbing the corporate ladder. However, as I just said, I got really sick and I was bedridden for 1.5 years. And you can see in the pictures here how inflamed I am. And it actually started in my gut, it was in my bowels. So I had seen people talking about how they heal themselves with this water ionizer that we work with. So I was desperate and willing to try anything. That's why I bought into the business. And we will talk about this later, like what the products are and what they do. But they changed my life and saved me from all the medication I was on. Anyway, so that was my turning point when I realized that my job, as soon as I couldn't work for them and produce value and be of an asset to them, they didn't care about me. I had slaved away my whole life, dying for that job, and we were always talking about how we're a big family and we always have each other's back and we will always be together and we're going through everything together. That was not true. As soon as I was sick, we weren't going through it together. They kept going without me and nobody cared about me anymore, right? Which is normal. Like I don't expect people to calling me every day, ask me how I'm doing, but the job just moved on and they phased me out, right? So that was a really, really disappointing reality slap in my face, but it made me wake up to reality. So when I wasn't bedridden anymore and I felt better thanks to the products we work with and all that, I stopped putting all my energy into building someone else's future. So I was thinking, why am I spending 40 plus hours every week dying for a company that doesn't care, right? So I started investing that energy into building my own future. And I left a job where I no longer felt valued or fulfilled. And I found a new job that could give me the stability I needed so I don't have to stress while building my exit plan. And now I use all my spare time out of work to build my own business, my own future, my own skills so that one day, soon, hopefully, I can quit that job for good and my business will fund my lifestyle. And so far, it has given me the possibility to take unpaid leaves and travel and enjoy life on my own terms.
Okay, so what is it that we do exactly? Let's get into it. What we do is called affiliate marketing and direct sales. And simply put, we do the marketing for a company, which gives us the freedom to work from anywhere in the world, as all we need is an internet connection, laptop, or a phone. When the company makes a sale through our marketing, we earn a commission. So instead of companies spending thousands on traditional advertising and marketing, they choose to pay people like us to promote their products and services. In this way, they support individuals around the world in creating a lifestyle where they can work from anywhere while also helping to spread the company's vision and mission. That is what affiliate marketing is all about. Now, here is just an easier version for you to understand it better. So you have us as the independent distributor. Then you have the partnership. We are connected. We work with the company, not for the company. Okay? So we market the partnership's products. And when the company gets a sale through our marketing, we get paid money. We get paid commission. And this way, they support people around the globe, just like me and you, in creating a lifestyle where we can work from whenever and from anywhere we want. And there's no income cap here. You get paid based on your own effort. There's no location restrictions. You can work from anywhere in the world. You have time freedom. You work when you want. And there's no boss here. The company is not your boss. You're in control. You are your own boss. You decide.
So let's talk about our partnership and why this business model is the best business model out there. So, who are we actually partnered with? One of the things that gave me the most confidence in this business is that we're partnered with a global Japanese company that has been around for more than 50 years. That is longer than Google, it's longer than Apple, and it's not just a startup, right? It doesn't try things and is desperate to be able to survive and it's here today, gone tomorrow. No, this is a well established $1 billion business that has operations worldwide and a long history of innovations. They're also a high standing member of the Direct Selling Association, which means that they follow strict ethical standards and best practices within the direct selling industry. And that is really important to me because I wanted to build with a company that has credibility and integrity. That is super important to me. But the thing I love the most about this is that they're just they love people. Like they're not just trying to push products. Their entire philosophy is actually built around improving people's lives through what they call three pillars of health. So they focus on physical health, mental health, and then wealth. And to me, that's what makes this opportunity so different. We're not just helping people buy a product, we're actually helping them improve their health, create more financial freedom in their life, and ultimately have more choices. And that holistic approach is exactly what made me want to partner with the company in the first place. Another great point to make is that they have 43 global offices in 26 different countries, which means you can live anywhere in the world and you will have an office that is close to you. And it also means that if you have a customer in a different part of the country, let's say you live in Norway like I do, and then you have a customer from Australia, they don't have to wait months and months to receive the products that they ordered through you. The Australian office will ship that to them. They will have the products within a couple of weeks, and the customers will be more happy with the service, right? So, this means basically that you can work from anywhere and help anyone in the entire world. The world becomes your office. Not only that, this is the business that keeps on giving because what we sell are high ticket products. So I will explain a little bit what that means. High ticket products means products of higher value, they cost more, which means as a distributor, you also get paid a lot more because the things you sell and market are of high value. Make sense? So this is normally products that are over 1,000 euros. So think about the car industry or luxury fashion, real estate, or high-end electronics like your phone or your laptop. And what that means in practical terms is that you need less sales in order to make a living. Because one sale can generate up to 2,000 euros or more, and we focus on quality over quantity. So, what would the opposite of this be? That will be what we call low ticket products. And I'm sure you know people who sell protein shakes, makeups, Tupperware, stuff like that. Those are low ticket items, and those business models operate on you selling a lot of products in order to get a decent commission, right? So, low ticket means lower value products, lower cost, and therefore lower commission to the distributor. So, these are products priced between 280 euros and up until 100 euros, so from 3 to 100 euros. And you need a lot of sales. You need between 200 and 700 sales per month in order to make the same income you can do in a high ticket business. And you also often depend on the customers coming back, right? And this is what we try to avoid with our business. We want quality over quantity. So let me explain a bit what the products we work with are. In reality, we work with three different products, and the first one is a water ionizer, the other one is a mineral spa shower, and the third one is turmeric supplements in different forms. I will show you later. Let's do the flagship product first, which is the water ionizer. A water ionizer is a huge filter that your water goes through. It takes out all the contaminant from the tap water. Then the water goes through a lot of electric plate. It becomes ionized. When you ionize water, you split the water into two different types. You make acidic water and alkaline water. And when water becomes alkaline, that's because it produces hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is the smallest molecule in the universe, and it acts as an antioxidant for your body. So we basically add hydrogen gas into the water, and the water you drink straight from your tap becomes medicine. Instead of eating a lot of antioxidants or vitamin C, you can now drink tap water that does the same and is even stronger. So, this is actually a medical grade wellness product, and it's designed for hospitals in Japan. Other great things about it is that it doesn't only help you with reducing oxidative stress, it hydrates you on a cellular level. And you will learn all about this in our Discovery platform later. And also, it is reducing plastic use because it can take out all contaminants. You don't need to go to the store and buy plastic bottles anymore. And it reduces toxins in your house. Instead of buying cleaning chemicals, you can just alter the pH of the water. You can make very acidic water to disinfect everything, like your tabletops, whatever it is you need to disinfect. If you have kids, children, instead of washing their toys with chemicals, soap, and stuff like that, you can soak them in acidic water. It's just water, no chemicals, but it kills all bacteria. Or if you need to clean grease or like your stove, your kitchen, you can turn the pH up and it becomes a grease dissolvent, right? So you can alter the pH and use it for anything in your house without having to use cleaning chemicals. It's actually a medical device backed by decades of research. As I said, it's used in hospitals. And another testimony to this is that if you fill your water bottle with this water, take it to the airport, they will actually let it pass through the airport security. You don't have to pour it out because they know that hydrogen water is medicine. So we actually get to bring our water with us through the security check. There has been extensive research on the potential benefits of molecular hydrogen on oxidative stress recovery and overall wellness. A lot of athletes swear to this water because their bodies recover better and faster and they can become stronger and better at what they do. So it's not only used in Japanese hospitals, but it's also used by athletes. It's used in restaurants because it takes out the flavor of the food much better because the hydrogen gas infiltrates everything at a cellular level. So try to cook with it. You will feel the difference. It's used in restaurants. 1 out of 500 homes in the US already has one. and it's rapidly growing in the European market as well, with a predicted 40% growth in the next 4 years. And as I said, it's a high ticket product, which means you get high commission potential. So that was a little bit about the water ionizer. There is still so much you need to learn about this amazing product, but we will keep it brief in this presentation. The other thing we work with is an in-home mineral spa filter system. That's a long word. What it does, it produces ionized mineral water. It takes away chlorine, it takes away lime, and it leaves your skin and hair softer, better, and healthier. So remember, it doesn't matter if you drink filtered and ionized water if you shower in shit water, right? Because your skin is the biggest organ, and actually 80% of what you put on your skin gets absorbed in your body. So, true overall health doesn't just start with eating and drinking clean, it also has to do with what you inhale, what you put on your body, right? So, we are really trying to better people's health by making them realize these things, and we have the solutions. So, this mineral spa shower leaves your hair less frizzy, your skin becomes better, softer, and a lot of people with skin problems and skin diseases actually swear to this product. They have seen a lot of improvements after using this for only a couple of weeks, which is amazing. Our third product is just turmeric supplements. We have turmeric soap, we have turmeric pills, and we also have turmeric tea. And this is nature's oldest healer. It's a strong anti inflammatory and it helps with oxidative stress and aging. So, all in all, we work with three really, really good products that can help so many people better their health. So, I quickly just wanted to add three articles that also show the benefits of molecular hydrogen. The first one is actually looking at how oxidative stress and neuroinflammation cause neurological disorders. And then they have looked at how hydrogen rich water could actually reverse that and become a neuroprotective agent. The other one is hydrogen and ulcerative colitis. That is the disease I had when I was inflamed. It's a gut disease, so your gut becomes inflamed, and in addition to that, your whole body kind of shuts down. That's at least what happened to me. And they have looked at ulcerative colitis patients and how molecular hydrogen in water has helped them become better. And the third one is about athletes and hydrogen rich water and how it decreases muscle damage and improves power endurance. So, there are lots of great articles out there. If you are interested in health and if you're interested in this device, go read about them and you will be amazed. So, as you probably have understood, what our business is all about is helping people solve their problems, right? So, our products help people have a better, healthier life. It neutralizes harmful oxidative stress and supports overall health. Our products support people dealing with inflammation and support those looking to optimize their athletic performance. Our product can help remove many unwanted contaminants from tap water, but retaining the beneficial minerals. And it supports better hydration at a cellular level. It helps supports healthy skin and may benefit people with skin conditions. And this one, the next one is a big one for me. It reduces single-use plastic bottles. So as I said earlier, you can just attach this machine to your tap water. It's a strong filter that takes out all the contaminants, and you don't need to buy bottled water. There are different problems with this. Did you guys know that bottled water is filled with microplastic? It travels all across the countries from one place to another on hot airplanes. It stands on the tarmac in the sun and it leaches out microplastic into the water. So by the time you drink this water, you're actually making your body more sick and more inflamed. The other problem is that we dump 2,000 trucks worth of plastic into the oceans every single day. To me, that's a crime against the planet. And we really, really, really want to help reduce this crime. So, one machine can solve a lot of problems. It also makes it easier to live a toxin free lifestyle because you can use the water with different pH levels instead of buying cleaning chemicals in your home. And of course, the best part is that it helps people work online from anywhere in the world while making very good commissions because we work with high ticket products. So you tell me, would you rather sell one high ticket product and earn a higher commission, or would you rather sell 200 or more low ticket products and having to spend your entire month trying to get people to buy from you? I think most people would agree that high ticket products is the way to go if you want more time freedom, right? Because you don't need to push a lot of products the entire month having people to buy from you. You can just focus on one customer that buys from you, you help them, you create a good relationship with them. They might want to join your team, and it's a people's business. We don't see people as a sales number. We see people with problems and we want to help them, and we create long lasting relationships. So in the beginning with us, you can earn anywhere from 295 euros up until 2000 euros per sale. As you get more sales under your belt and you become more skillful, you will have higher commissions. So then you will earn anything between 2,000 euros up until 6,000 euros per sale. I also want to remind you that in sales, there are no cap. So you don't have to do one sales and that's it for the month. If you can sell more products, you are free to do so. So imagine these amounts times one, times two, times three. You decide how many you want to sell and how much you want to work because you are your own boss. So there is no income cap. In theory, you can earn as much as you want as long as you put in the effort. And I just want to show you the results that you can attain with some examples from our community, because a lot of people think that I can't do this. Everyone else can do it, but I can't. But here are a lot of people who started in your shoes. They had no idea how to work online, they had no skills, they didn't know what to do, but they started, they learned, they gained the skills, and these are some of their results. So, for someone who doesn't know how to utilize the internet to make money, these numbers might be mind blowing, right? But this is the reality of the world we're living in. People can earn from their laptops. All you need is the skills and systems that work, and mentors who have walked away before you and are willing to teach you how to do that. And all of that you get in our community. And as I just show you now, these are some of the results from people inside. I just quickly want to show some of the certifications we have. These are certifications for ethical business practice and industrial standards, so that you can see that it is a legal, ethical business that actually has a lot of awards and certifications under its belt. And you can, of course, read more about these later. And if you want to do your own research, you can go to Google Scholar or PubMed and type in electrolyzed reduced water or molecular hydrogen, and you will get about 2,000 publications that show the benefits of molecular hydrogen in treating both disease and oxidative stress in both humans and animals. So there's a lot of research done on this topic. Go read about it and see what you think for yourself. Okay, let's quickly do a summary of everything I just said so that you have it clear in mind. Our business model is great because we work with high ticket products, which means you get higher commissions every time you make a sale. We have no monthly quotas. You don't need to reach a certain sales amount each month in order to stay in the business or to have the rank you have or the commissions you have. No, we do not do D rankings. I know some business models out there D rank you if you don't hit your quotas or if you're not active. That is not the thing here. Once you hit a rank, you earn more commissions. And if you decide to be gone for 2 years and take a break, when you come back, you're still at the same rank. We never D rank people. That is so unfair. There is no stocking of inventory. Everything that has to do with shipping, stocking, or like customer service is done through the company. We are just the messenger. We're just the people marketing their products and building relationship with the customer. Everything else is handled by the company. You do not need a team to rank up. You do not need to recruit to rank up. The company pays out over 50% in commissions, and you can make up to 6,000 euros per sale. So there is no need for you to be bothering your friends, your family. You do not need to write all over social media. We use systems that work in the background so that we gain more time freedom. And all of these things you will learn more about, of course, but it's just a summary here to sum up everything we talked about the products and the business model.
So, how do we find interested customers without having the need to plaster products on our profiles? Our product is incredible, but we don't want to be forced to post about it if we don't want to. And I remember when I got started, I thought to myself, okay, do I have to sell out to friends and family? Will I have to be the sales and clingy person, cold messaging people? this typical sales person. And I'm so happy to say that that is not the case here, because the game changer is that you are going to learn how you attract interested people to you through automation. And we do that through paid advertising and organic marketing. And paid advertising is where you run advertisement promotions to attract interested buyers into you. And it's quite affordable with only €5 a day. You can reach hundreds and thousands of people all at once. There's absolutely no need for a huge social media following, being an influencer, or perfect photos. You choose who you target, and you can connect with people all over the world, and it runs 24/7 without you being present. So let's take an example here. Let's say you have made a promotion and you want this to run to Finland. You want person to be interested in health and to be 30 years old. Okay, then that promotion will go to that person with that interest. This way, you don't have to go to people, but interested people come to you and are interested in what you have to offer. Game changer. Organic marketing is all about posting on social media. It's completely for free. It's all about building a trustworthy social media profile, post regularly to boost engagement and reach, and people will naturally come to you once you have created a really strong brand. Now, remember, there's almost 6 billion active social media users. So, with utilizing both paid advertisements and organic marketing, you can attract thousands of people to your account weekly and monthly. So, take a look at this. I have here selected in the meta system Norway, Sweden, and Netherlands. And if you see to the right there in the red circle, estimated audience, how many people my promotion will actually reach, is actually over 22 million. And this is how many people you can reach with one promotion only. And the game changer with also automation is that you put this promotion up. Once it's accepted by Meta, it will run 24/7 in the background while you're out and enjoying your life. So it's all about working smarter and not harder. This has been designed by ordinary people for ordinary people. Me and Venus are just completely normal people, and people inside our community are also completely normal human beings. We have teachers, police officers, healthcare workers, carpenters, architects, accountants, IT consultants. People are coming from so many different beautiful backgrounds. And let's actually meet some of those. So we have Kadrin. She is a mom of four, and this is exactly why she started her online business, because she wanted to have more time with her children. And this is exactly what she has achieved, because today she has more time with her kids because of this business. Then we have Maiken. She started from zero, from no experience at all, and today she travels full time where the world is her office. Then we have Mary, who used to also work in the healthcare sector, was a previous nurse, and today she works full time online and has bought recently her own house with the money from her online business. Now, imagine if you would start this business completely on your own. You wouldn't have anyone by your side to help, to guide, you wouldn't have any courses available to you, you would just be alone. Do you agree with me that that would be a lot harder for you to reach the life and the result that you want? And you know the quote that they're saying, always take advice from people who have what you want. And this is exactly why we have created a platform called A Life Without Limits. And A Life Without Limits is an online support system and educational platform that teaches you how to create an income online. It's all about supporting each other, guidance, one-to-one mentorship, so you always have someone there by your side to help you grow in the business. But to be honest with you, it feels kind of more like a family. My closest friends are people actually from this business. It's a team of like-minded people from all corners of the world that gathers at one place to support each other towards personal and professional fulfillment. So it's all about winning together in this business, and that is what I love about it. It's never an I here, it's always an us. And we know that most people have no previous experience, so we, alongside industry experts, have created a full training for you so you can step into the online world with ease and clarity. So if you're afraid that you're starting from zero, from no previous experience, that doesn't matter at all because you will always have someone there by your side to help you grow in the business. And this is our educational platform. So you have the discovery process. This is something that you will get instant access to right away, where you will get a full walkthrough of our business model to help you make an informed decision. And this is really important because how can you know is something for you when you don't have the facts yet? It's important that you first understand the business model and get the proper facts in place before you make an informed decision. Once that is gone through, once you have all the facts and understand the business model, the products, and our business partnership, you will have a coaching call with me, Venus, or one of our experienced coaches to answer any questions and map out your path moving forward. You will also have access to our weekly team calls that we have every single week. You will get access to our exclusive Facebook group where you can also connect with like minded individuals worldwide. And of course, we also have offline events. So we don't just meet online, we also meet offline and have a really good time as well. Then we have the 6 weeks business launch course because maybe you have some questions. Okay, but how do I make my first sales in this business? We got you. This is exactly why we have created a 6 weeks course that teaches you how to create your first sales in your business. So you'll get an introduction to marketing, social media, branding, sales training, and communication. And of course, how to find the right customers. You will have web pages, sales funnels, and masterclass done for you. And one to one sales goals, you don't have to do them. Your coach will take care of that to maximize your results immediately. And of course, you will also have direct one to one mentorship here as well. So you're never alone and always have someone there by your side step by step. So, how do you get started today? Maybe you have some questions. What's the fee to get access to our membership area with full support and training to set up and run your business successfully? We wanted to make this as affordable as possible while delivering incredible value. Therefore, we offer this at the price of only £77. And there's no subscription here, there's no hidden fees, it's just a one time payment for lifetime access. And if you think about it, £77 is usually what coaches charge at an hourly rate. But here you pay it as a one time fee only. And of course, you will have a 14 days money back guarantee. We understand that people are different, people have different values. So it's also important that you, first of all, resonate with what we got here. And this is exactly why we are offering a 14-day money back guarantee. So it's totally risk free to dive into everything and see if this is the right fit for you, meaning you have nothing to lose at all. So, what can you expect in the next 14 days? You sign up for the one time fee and start your 14-day trial period. Then you start working through module 1 to 4 in our discovery process to learn everything that you need to make an informed decision. Then you will have a call with your coach for clarity to get all your questions answered and to map out your path moving forward. Then you start your business when you're ready and get access to our 6 week business launch course or ask for a full refund. So this is how you create your account in less than 5 minutes. You click on the button below, become a member. It gets you to a page where you fill out name and email. It gets to a third page when you fill out your bank details, and then you will be inside our discovery process. Thank you so much for your time, and we will see you all on the other side. And remember, if you truly want a change in your life, you're the only one who can make that happen. At the end of the day, nothing changes if nothing changes.